coaches, Army players. And we're ready to go against Stanford at home at Michie Stadium. The Indians have a tremendous rollout passer in Chuck Williams. In the very first quarter, he gets off a beauty to Gene Washington. It's good for 33 yards and puts Stanford on the Army 4. On third down, when Root leaps over the middle, Stanford leads the Army 10-0. So the Black Knights must come back, and this is how it starts. A Carilco punt, a very good one incidentally, is taken by Massey on the Stanford 18 when Nader, Nerdahl, and Roberts zero in on him. Hard tackling, forces a fumble, and Bill Jackson recovers for Army on the 23. This is a break, and Army makes the most of it. Watch Jarvis. A terrific second effort as Charlie picks up 9 big yards to the Stanford 6. Then, on the first play of the second quarter, Steve Lindell sneaks over the goal line, and Army has a touchdown. But Stanford still leads 10-7 as their quarterback, Williams, rolls out to his right. This time he hits Schneider for 30 yards to the Army 4. First and goal for the Indians, but their fullback meets Bevins and Ollie Johnson for no gain. Second and goal for Stanford, but Tom Wheelock makes the key tackle for Army. Third and goal, but Ken Johnson and a stone wall of black jerseys stop the fullback. On fourth down, the Indians try deception, and Army's not fooled, and its great defense has stopped them short for the final time. Still the second quarter, and Stanford still leads. Williams back to pass. Jim Bevins intercepts for the Cadets, and he's inside the Indians' 20. When Stanford holds, Army goes for a field goal on fourth down, and Carilco's kick is good. It ties the score 10-all. Third quarter, Stanford on their own 3. A hard tackle by Bevins causes a fumble, and Bob Gora recovers for Army. With goal to go, Steve Lindell hands off to Carl Wessner, and it's a West Point touchdown. But in the final period, Stanford goes back out in front. Army must come back once more, and once more a punt return becomes the starter. Van Evans, a sprinter, takes off from about the 50-yard line. He gets a beautiful block from Bud Neshwasheni and races almost to the end zone before stepping out of bounds on the 11-yard line. Just 2 minutes and 2 seconds left to play. Army trailing by 3 points. On second down, Lindell calls on Andrew Jacques. Hank takes the pitch out on a wide sweep to the right that ends up in the end zone corner for a touchdown. And Army comes back to take the lead again, 24-20. Stanford fighting desperately with only a minute left. Williams out to pass. But Bevins intercepts for Army on the Indians' 37. But a weird chain of events in the last 60 seconds. The Black Knights fumble the ball, and the Indians get it back. They've got a chance. Williams fills the air with passes and with success. That is until this one. The ball slips off the fingers of Washington into Kenny Johnson's hands. And Army wins a thriller over Stanford 24-20.